Last night on the convention floor, I had a chance to catch up with famed boxing promoter Don King. I asked him how he's feeling about Trump's big moment.
I feel wonderful because this is the voice of the people for the lowly, downtrodden, and forgot about. That's why they're rejecting the system. The system is corrupt and bigoted, as Donald Trump has said, and is rigged. And so I'm a living example of it. And right here in my hometown of Cleveland, when the chairman of the party was, I call him Rip Van Winkle, you know what I mean? He'd been asleep for 30 years because here is sheet, paying that sheet there. That's from the presidents, from Ronald Reagan, George Herbert Walker Bush, you know, to Jimmy Carter, and Pat Clinton, every one of them. They all know I was ex-convict, but I got a complete pardon. And so now he's using that as subterfuge because he don't really want to support Donald Trump. So the party is all split, girl. They don't know where they're coming or going. So we are appealing to the people to give Donald Trump yourself, give yourself a chance when you vote for Donald Trump, because we will create a whole new system. We will tear this system apart. We want America first, and we want to make America great again. That is what it's all about, the people. This is not about Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. This is about you. We, the people.
Let me ask you this, because you're no stranger to conventions. Obviously, you've been around for a long time, as you properly show right there. The last 8 years have not been good for African Americans. Why do you think that is?
The system. The system, it hasn't been good for the last 240 years for the white woman. I mean, it's the same thing. You still fighting to get equal pay. You know, didn't have no rights. You better go to the Google now and get Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony, Alice Paul. Alice Paul wrote the ERA in 1923. It's been sitting on the Congress floor ever since then. The states have given out more chance for a white woman to get it. And the people of color, we are left out because we don't exist.
Does it surprise you that President Obama could not move the needle?
He couldn't do nothing because the Congress wouldn't let him. This is the worst approval Congress in the history of the nation. You know what I mean? It's got the lowest approval rating. We got to change the system for those who are the downtrodden, underprivileged, and denied, and the white woman and people of color. So they're trying to make me go against Trump. I won't go against Trump.
Good for you. How did you meet Donald Trump? How come you're on the team?
Donald Trump, you know, he roasted me at the Friars Club. We've been friends for 30, 40 years, and his daddy. Me, I got a picture right now in my little case here of me and Fred and Donald. You know, Donald was really young then, you know what I mean? But he's always spoke very highly of me, and he's always acted in first class. I love the man, but I love the American people more. So what I'm doing is going to fight for the American people. One nation, America, united, standing together, black and white alike.
What about Pence? I know you're very close with the campaign. What are you expecting from Mike Pence tonight?
Well, you know what? It's the man, not the party. So whatever they do and however they do it, do your thing, and I'm going to do mine with the African Americans and with the people that are downtrodden, the ones who are resisting and rejecting the establishment. They reject the lying politicians. They reject the establishment. They reject all the unkept promises, everything that they've been told. Now they want to speak out for themselves. And they got another radical guy named Donald Trump who understands this, and he's willing to take that mantle. Donald Trump is putting himself in harm's way, putting his family in harm's way. The American people have to realize and appreciate that, because what he's doing for you, he's putting his life on the line.
Do you think you're going to be able to get more of the African American community behind Donald Trump?
Without a question of a doubt. I did it for George Walker Bush, and when he came near Cleveland, they had me hanging me in effigy. How can you as a black man go with George Walker Bush? But George Walker Bush met the most diversified cabinet of any cabinet in the history of the nation. Condoleezza Rice on security, Colin Powell, Secretary of State, Alfonso Johnson, HUD. I mean, he did what he promised he would do. He made the road to having an Obama because he erased the myth that blacks were incompetent and couldn't rise to the occasion. So I just love America more than anything else, and I've dedicated my life to you, the people. Vote for yourself, and when you vote for yourself, you're voting for Donald Trump.
Bottom line, do you think Donald Trump can beat Hillary Clinton?
It's not a question about who can beat. They are tired. If it was dealing with a corrupt system, Hillary Clinton would be the establishment. That you can understand she can do better than anybody else in a corrupt system. But we don't want a corrupt system. We will create a whole new system. We will tear this system apart. We want to make America great again, you know, and this is what we have to deal with. So, you know, it's not about Hillary Clinton. This election is about the American people, giving the voice back to the people. They have been, it's tyranny. When we started the nation, the American people said we are not the 13 colonies. We're not taxation without representation tyranny. obeying laws that they had no voice or participation in to make tyranny. All right, so now we want to have a voice, and we want that voice to be implemented. We want to have representation, and Donald Trump is the man with the plan to bring America back together again, where it is we the people, and that's what we want, the American people.